Hello and welcome to the training session for defining class teachers and linking them to their class sections. Before we start this activity, make sure that the employee details are saved in the official screen. Only active employees appear in the screen. Also make sure that the sessions and the class sections have been defined. Let us see the steps of defining the class teachers. Click on button M star. Select Module HRMS from the list of modules. The module name HRMS displays on the screen. That means that you are working in the HRMS module. Click on the button Activities. Select Screen, Class Teacher Allocation. Once the screen opens, select the current academic year. Select Session from the list of sessions. Since class sections are defined within a specific session, choose a session from the list in which the class for which you want to assign the class teacher is created. Example, if you choose middle session and the classes in middle are 6th, 7th and 8th, then you can assign the class teachers for these class sections only. Example, if you choose the middle session and the classes in the middle session are 6th, 7th and 8th, then you can assign the class teachers for the class sections of these classes only. So after we select the class, select the section for which you want to assign the teacher. In the next box type, you will see three values: class teacher, representatives and in charges, supervisors and headmistress. We can assign any of these as per our requirement. But let us see the steps to assign the class teachers. Select the class teacher from the type. Select teacher name from the list against the teacher name. Select a category as class teacher. Again, we see two categories here, class teacher and co-class teacher. We can define both the class teacher and co-class teacher for a particular class section. For now, we are selecting the class teacher. After we have selected the class teacher as category, click on button Add and the details of the class teacher, the class section and the category appears in the grid. If the same is correct, then click on button Save. The data saving confirmation message is received. Click OK on the confirmation message and click Clear to clear the screen. Now it is also important to check the entry made. So select the academic year again, select session for which we had made the class teacher, select class section to which we assigned the class teacher, select the type, and the moment you select the type as class teacher, the grid will show the saved data. Repeat the steps to associate other class teachers to various class sections. Now let us see the steps to delete and update the association of class teacher to a class section. To update the class teacher for any class section, we first need to remove the existing association of the class teacher to the class section. Select the academic year, select session, select the class and the section from which the class teacher needs to be removed, select type as class teacher, and the existing class teacher appears in the grid. Double-click on the mouse on the row of the class teacher in the grid and click on the button Remove available next to the grid. On doing so, the confirmation to delete the row appears. If you are sure to delete this association, then click on Yes. The selected row becomes highlighted in the color. Click on button Save and the data saving confirmation message is received while the data gets removed from the grid. Click on OK on the confirmation message. Click Clear button on the screen. Check the deletion again by selecting the academic year, the session, class, section and the type as class teacher. After selecting the class teacher, since we do not get any value in the grid, it means that there is no class teacher associated to this particular class section. If we do not want to update the class teacher, then we can leave it here. If we want to add another class teacher, then we will follow these steps. After selecting the type as class teacher, select the new teacher you want to associate to this class section, select the category as class teacher and click on button Add. The new class teacher's name appear in the grid. Click on button Save. Now if the teacher name that we have just selected is not associated to any other class section, then it easily gets added. But if the class teacher that we have just selected is already a class teacher of any other section, then we are shown a message that informs us that the teacher is already allocated as a class teacher to another class section. So, do we want to reallocate to this class section? If we click yes, it would mean that we would be removing this particular teacher from another class section and reallocating it as a class teacher to this class section. If we click no, it will not do anything and this class teacher will remain allocated as a class teacher to the other class section. Since we want to update the current class section, let us click on yes. The data saving confirmation message is received. Click on OK. And the class section has a new class teacher assigned to it now. The class section to which this teacher was earlier associated now needs to be updated with the new class teacher as per the steps we explained just now. Repeat the steps for other class sections for associating class teachers. Thank you for watching this video.